calm, cool, and collected. But hell, I know that these guys are traveling a long way like you, and they are super hungry. So let's see what we get here in game number 1. Okay, using the bullet arts there to kind of stuff away the projectiles that Raito is bringing to the table here. So we got ourselves a bit of a shoot-off, but good setup right here. A little bit of aggression goes a long way with Raito.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And you can just kind of see the slight differences in nuance between how, say, Brood plays and how Raito plays. We can see the very sort of minute differences in the way that they kind of create their setups. We see Raito running in quite a bit more once he set up that can.
Yeah, man, just those little minuscule moments really make all the difference, you know, and both of these two guys just kind of fine-tooth and nailing this matchup here. Neither one really committing to anything too crazy, just really keeping it slow and steady. Now, I really appreciate that because both of these two characters at the drop of a hat can just really mix things up and take you for a crazy ride. But as you see, man, Bayonetta, something that she's not quite used to, having the door shut on her as she tries to come back to the stage. You know, usually she has maneuverability and the tools need be to come back from any depth and any deficit here, but Raito letting her know that that is not the case here.
Yeah, oh, that was superb! That was such an impeccable setup. He had everything perfectly in place to get that combo into the up air.
Yes. Domo really struggling right now in this matchup, using the Nair, though, to kind of push the can back to him, but I like to see him try to go for a setup of his own with the can.
Yeah, Raito is in absolute control at the moment, just kind of forcing Domo into complete defensive, using that rapid jab. That rapid jab is like the most reliable rapid jab in the game by far.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone drop out of Duck Hunt rapid jab.
Oh, is he gonna up air? No. Okay, plays it safe, goes for the Nair that time.
And it's just interesting to see Bayo constantly lose to this can with that witch twist. That move typically so disjointed. Oh, that was interesting. I've never seen down tilt from Duck Hunt launch the can up like that.
Right. Definitely taking us for a
up
ride.
Once again, a very similar setup using. Dude, that was so calculated. He used the back hit of dash attack to set up the can in the perfect position to lead into the like. What kind of crazy madness is going on in this man's mind at the moment?
You're not in the right state of mind playing a character like Duck Hunt. You are actually from the Arkham Asylum straight jacket type of person. Like there's just no there's just no way, Viram. Like there's honestly no way. And I kind of talked about the play style and the state of mind that goes into playing a very projectile heavy character like Duck Hunt, where you're on one side of the stage and you have things scouted out, but on the other side of the room your projectiles are there to aid you.
Oof, 33% off of a throw, can, and dash attack. And look, man, I prefer to acknowledge them not as crazy, but as on a higher plane of thinking.
Yes.
To us standard folk.
Ascending, yes.
Yes.
Okay, tried to scout out the row that time, but as you know, Bayonetta has a bit of a lackluster grab, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Domo looking a little bit better this game.
Finally getting some damage, some combos off.
Okay. Small differential in percentage here, still holding on to this very small lead, but Raito, you know, things can mix up for him if he allows Domo to get in between him and that can. That can is like the ultimate tool into keeping the Umbra Witch out. Okay, Witch twist, beautiful stuff. Takes away that platform from him. Bayonetta, she gets
once again, a third time in a row he's got that set up. I think what Domo really needs to stop doing, he's going for neutral get up almost every time. And Raito just has the setup on deck to cover that perfectly. He needs to mix up his ledge options a lot better. You see another neutral get up right there.
And I think that's because typically on paper, especially in the realm of like competitiveness, neutral get up is sometimes looked at as the best option, but not always. And we are going up against somebody like Raito, man, he's going to have that scouted out. But speaking of things being scouted out, that aerial gets caught in which time Domo back into the running, but for how much longer is the question. Okay. Back air right there, taking away the platform. Sharking from up underneath, slides right into the DMs, and is he going to throw the can into him? Okay.
Just missing out on the can. I definitely think the presence of the platforms is kind of messing up Raito's can positioning in some instances. Just about gets through that.
Oh, okay. When rolling actually helps you. I guess, you know, on top of that,
once again, another neutral get up, and he's getting. Had it not been for the can being slightly off in the positioning right there, that would have been another punish.
Okay. speaking of punishes here, not being able to land at all due to just the craziness that Bayonetta brings into the air, right? So always has those up airs on deck. Oh, okay, again, another can. Now here we go. Oh my God,
And
then
the
does
neutral air. Not quite enough just yet. Good DI coming out from Domo. Another neutral get up. Oh, we get stage bite by the can, but Bayo having the recovery that she does.
Yes.
All right, finally mixing up the recovery with jump, but covered by the can once again.
Being the comeback firstly from the depths of hell, throwing out the forwarder immediately, not wasting any time. Raito looking to have all the options scouted out. Again, another projectile keeping Domo off stage, and
Very, very close to that forward air.
right, a beautifully positioned air dodge.
Forward air, not the strongest move, but
Okay,
untackable stage spike, finishing him. Big brain.
I don't.
Big brain.
I don't. And